Okay, you guys, I just had to make a video about this ultimate party sheet because it's totally transformed my business. And when I say transform my business, it's transformed my mindset. And as a new consultant, I know that your mind's probably all over the place because you're thinking, okay, first I have to find people to book a party with. Then I have to remember what the products do. Then I have to remember how to say it and when to say it and the papers to bring and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, this could be the icing on the cake when like, you know what, not going to do it. So I wanted to put everything in one piece of paper because if you have one piece of paper, it's a lot easier to think about and it makes things in conversation just easier. And so it is front and back. It's a half a sheet, so you can actually get 2 pages per sheet. As you can see, that's a piece, big one. You can tell it's 2 of those. And what I do is at every party, I fold it up like this. The reason why I fold it is because when they get there, they already know what to focus on instead of looking at different papers. And so if they don't have it folded, they look and they see the Fabulous Friends game and they think, oh my gosh, she wants me to put down all of our friends and family. Yes, we do, but we want to explain to them why and what they get out of it before they can think about, oh, I don't want to do that. So this is the beginning. This is all the only information that's super necessary for from your customers. I know in the other profile cards, it just asks different questions. That's not really necessary because you'll already know those answers when you pre-profile them. And so they'll fill that out. Then on top of Fabulous, when you get the referrals, you say, okay, what is your go-to cosmetic? Is it a mascara, eyeliner, bronzer? What is it? And so you have them write it right above the word Fabulous. Then you explain, okay, this is actually how I got to meet so-and-so, or this is how I got to meet you. So Susie gave you a free pampering session and you get a gift card today, yay. And you have the ability to give that away to as many girlfriends as you want. And if 3 out of however many you put down book with me, you get a free, so if they put mascara on top of Fabulous, they get a free mascara sent to them. And you guys, it works. And I love it too, just because I do want to just benefit them and say thank you for, you know, letting me reach out to their friends and family. So they do that. And you know what? I love this because you keep it in one piece of paper. You put a 3-hole punch or a 2-hole punch in this. You put it in a binder and it's super easy. So you have all their friends and family. You have who referred them, which everything's together. And then at the end, you already have that what women want surveys on the back. And so this is a really good thing because I always get scared to talk about career surveys, or I did, not anymore, but I used to. And if I would have had this, I just feel like I would have done so much more and so many more full circle parties, probably had a lot more recruits and, you know, even somewhat, you know, new sales directors. And so I really focus on this back of the sheet because when they fill it out, they get entered to win a free designer purse like we do every quarter, or we have different promos throughout the year if you do a pay setters. And then the biggest part about this is knowing, you know, their interest level, but then also what's keeping them from a 4 and anything that's appealing to them. Because when we do a career survey, this does not stop you from doing one, but when we do one, you already know what kind of obstacles we have to overcome. And when I mean that, it's just sometimes people don't think it's realistic that they can fit it in their schedule, or, you know, they have kids or just those kind of things. And so if we're able just to say like, hey, this can work in your life this way, it's going to be easier just to make them realize, okay, this can work. The next biggest thing is the fact that I have the goal to get the opinion of 30 customers this month about the business opportunity. Yes, no, or maybe. I was always scared to ask for the career survey during my individual close. And so this just helps me see, hey, you're a yes, no, or maybe. You can explain what it is because usually people need to know what it is before they say yes, no, or sure. And so that's really nice is that you already get that answer right there. So whenever you're doing the individual close, you can just schedule a time right away and you don't have to ask them right there. Then the personality traits right there. And then any questions about starting your Mary Kay business. A lot of people will say like, hey, I have a question on how much time, what's needed, that kind of thing. So you already got that survey. And when you do the roll-up bag close, right there, these lines right here is where they're going to put, this is the set I love. And then it gets you to play the deal or no deal game. This gets you your second appointment. And you guys, that is something that's crucial to saving you time, because if you already don't have time, you don't have time to be on the phone booking parties all the time. That's such a time waster. So if you've already met with somebody and you play this deal or no deal game, you're going to get a new appointment with a party, and it's just going to help you have things on your date book all the time. And then at your second appointment, you already know what you did at the first appointment, and you can write these down. And so that's the reason why I just love this paper, because there's so many obstacles. I know as a new consultant and as a senior consultant, things can be super uncomfortable to ask, but this paper does it for you anyways. And it's just nice to know that when you do this whole entire paper and you fill it out and you ask all these questions, you're working the business full circle, and it will be blessed if you do it full circle. If there's a link you skipped or a step you skipped, you might not know the results of what a real full circle party could look like. And so I hope this really helps you. This is on my website, and it's definitely something that can truly bless your business.